Did you know you can play Game Boy Advance games on your PSP? In this video, I'll show you exactly how to make it happen, so let's jump right in. Before we begin, here's what you'll need: a jailbroken PSP, a PSP USB cable or a memory card reader, a computer to download to transfer necessary files onto your PSP's memory card, a GBA emulator. Don't worry, I'll explain that in a moment. And of course the digital copy of GBA games called ROMs, but please make sure to get those legally. Alright, let's dive into the step-by-step process. Since the PSP doesn't natively support GBA games, you'll need to install an emulator. This is a program that allows your PSP to behave like a GBA. There are tons of GBA emulators available, but we're going to use PSP Kai. You'll find the download link in the description below. Scroll down, click the zip option under the download choices, and choose between fat and slim depending on your PSP model. Then click the download button. Now that we have the emulator, we will need another file, the GBA BIOS. This is required for the emulator to function like a real GBA system. Again, I've included the download link in the description below. Simply scroll down the website and click on the BIOS link. You'll be redirected to the download page. Click the download button and wait for it to complete. After downloading, extract the zip files for both the emulator and the BIOS. Then, move the BIOS file to the PSP folder. With the emulator and BIOS in place, your PSP can now behave like a Game Boy Advance. But we still need a game to play. Open the PSP folder. Then go into the GBA folder. Inside, you'll find a ROM folder. This is where you'll paste your legally acquired GBA ROMs. Now that we have the necessary files, it's time to transfer it to your PSP's memory card. There are two ways to do this. First, USB connection. To transfer files from your computer to your PSP, make sure USB Auto Connect is enabled on your PSP. And memory card method. If you don't have a PSP cable and are using a microSD card with an MS adapter, you can transfer files using a memory card reader. I've also linked a microSD to MS stick adapter in the description in case you need one. Let's connect your PSP to your computer. Once connected, open the PSP folder. Then navigate to the game folder. This is where you'll paste the PSP emulator folder that contain the BIOS and your ROMs. Congratulations! You've successfully installed the emulator on your PSP. Now let's give it a try. On your PSP, navigate to the game menu. You will find the PSP Kai we just downloaded. Select it and wait a moment while it loads up. Once the emulator is loaded, you'll see a list of your GBA games ready to be played. Just select the game you want and press X. To make your gaming experience even better, you can remap the controls. Press the triangle button to open the menu. Then choose Configure Gamepad Input. You can assign PSP buttons to the GBA controls. Simply select a PSP button, then press left or right to map it to your preferred GBA key. When you're happy with your setup, press back to save your changes. Since the original GBA doesn't support analog controls, PSP Kai lets you take advantage of the PSP's analog stick for additional functions. Go to Configure Analog Input and customize how you want to use the analog stick. For example, for fast forward, show FPS, speed up, save and load states. This way, you get some awesome extra features to improve your gameplay. And that's it. Now you're all set to enjoy your favorite Game Boy Advance titles on your PSP with customizable controls and other features. If you want more PSP tutorials, check out my other videos, from replacing PSP shells, modding your battery, upgrading to USB-C, and much more. You can find these videos right here on the screen, or visit my YouTube channel, and check out the PSP playlist. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.